Ooh, wow, guys. Oh, I guarantee you that this one right here is the one that that caused me to have to pay an extra $10. Oh snap, it's finally here. We have back the bulk of the submission that we sent to PCGS with the entire set of Peace Dollars. Really excited to get into this, but before we do, let's show you a couple of flashback clips from the video that I uploaded when we looked at the entire set before sending it off, and then we will get inside this box and see what we have. We'll start with the 34S because that is the one that really kind of stands out. A 34S at MS60 is like a $2,500 to $3,000 coin. Unfortunately, what we have here is nowhere close to that. I think you're probably gonna get like a VF back on this one. And yeah, I mean, it's a nice looking 1928. You got good detail in the hairline there. Flip it over to the reverse, you do have full breast feathers, things, you know, and so I think you are probably going to see this one come back in an AU. Might get lucky and get an AU plus, but I don't think you're going to see an uncirculated with this 1921 Peace Dollar. Okay, so you guys saw the clip, and we have the original three that we actually got back here. These I had to send off at a different tier because of their value. We have the 21. If you notice in the video, I actually said that I didn't think the 21 was going to come back Ankh. I thought it was going to come back as an AU or a high AU, but I didn't think it would be quite Ankh. However, I did say that the 28 I thought would come back AU, and I was wrong. It actually came back Ankh. So as you can see, I'm not perfect. I was right on this one. I was wrong on this one. It came back in MS62. But again, grading is always subjective. There were a couple of others in there, for example, that I pointed out that I thought may be cleaned. And we'll go through here, and hopefully none of these are cleaned. Hopefully there's no problems on any of the coins. The idea is that Glen would like to get as close as possible to getting an Ankh set together. I do believe that we will probably have some problems in here. We will see what happens. One other thing I will say before we open this box, and I'm going to write it right on here. I actually had gotten contacted by PCGS, and they said I owed them $10 for the submission. Now, the only reason that that could be a thing is because I sent one of the coins off at a lower tier that should have been in the higher tier. So one coin that was in this box, it should have been in this box. We'll see what that is. Maybe it's a coin that got a better grade. I don't know. I haven't looked at the grades yet on the website. But it's time to open it up and see what we have inside, completely sealed. There are two PCGS boxes in here. Let's get it open. All right, and as you can see, we have our two PCGS black boxes in here. Take that one out and that one out, and of course they send you extra submission paperwork if you ever want to do another submission. So this one is definitely heavier. This one just has a couple in it, so we will start with the heavy one. Probably this one right here. We'll start with the 1922. We'll go ahead and get that opened. And there we go. All right, so I unfortunately did see, I don't know what date this was, but this one right here, I believe I saw MS63 before I realized that was the front, and I turned it around. So we have a full box. We'll go through this really quick. I don't want to take all of your time. Let's get our first one out, and looking at the back, you can see we are already looking at a genuine not gradable. And it is a 19, that's unfortunate. So our 1935, which is, you know, right here in this box, unfortunately, did come back as uncirculated, details cleaned. So PCGS thought that this 35 was cleaned. It may be, oh wow, we have a lot of genuine ungradable. This is not good. So we have another genuine not gradable right here. Flip it over. Our 34D also comes back as cleaned. Now, between me and you, I definitely see the cleaning more in the 34D than I do in the 35. But again, I'm not PCGS, and they are definitely better at this than I am. And we have, oh my goodness gracious, guys, we have another one not gradable cleaned. This is our 34. So our 34s and 35s are all coming back cleaned. That is really unfortunate. AU details, Ankh details. Next up, another one, genuine, not gradable. This one looks like it has some tone. What is this? 28S. Oh, questionable color. So this one didn't come back clean. It came back questionable color. That is really unfortunate. I think Rob Finds Treasure knows all about questionable color. Okay, so this next one right here does not have a problem on the back. Oh my goodness, finally. Let's see what we have. Our 27S PCGS certified AU 53. Not bad looking right there. Not an Ankh grade, but not a bad looking coin at all. And now we have another genuine ungradable. Oh my goodness, I wonder how many of these are going to be cleaned or whatever. Here we go. I don't think this one have questionable color, but PCGS genuine cleaned AU details 1927D. I think the 27D I actually mentioned that I thought would be like 40-60 cleaned in the original video. That is unfortunate. That is 5 that have came back with problems, which I'm not a fan of. This one right here, no problems. Let's see what we have. All right, our 1927 comes back Unk, PCGS certified MS61. This one has no problems. We have a 1926 PCGS certified AU53. Man, this one looks more cleaned. Look at this. Again, I'm not PCGS and I'm not questioning, but this 35 looks way better. This 26S really does look clean. Like, I won't even question that one. Still kind of curious about this this 35 though. That 35, I don't know, man. Maybe again. Oh my goodness, here we go. Oh, I mixed up a good one with a bad one. We have another genuine, not gradable. Oh man, this is not good for Glen. Scratch 1926D PCGS genuine scratch AU details. What are they talking about? I mean, I saw a scratch going down the face on the eye. Is that it? You talking about this right here? So that right there means it's not gradable because it all right. Next up. Genuine, not gradable. Oh my. Scratch AU. What? Are you talking about this on the across the tail? This gash right here? Oh man. Oh my goodness, guys. This is not going well. All right, guys, we are partway through the video, and I just want to take a quick second to remind you that we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers, and on the way there between then and now, we will be filling this chest all the way up with silver. If you want a chance at winning one of these coins, make sure you subscribe and help me get to 100,000 subscribers, because when we get there, we're going to give it all away. So hit that sub button right now, and let's get back to the video. Again, I said in the original video before I even sent it that I thought not everything was going to come back perfect. I pointed out one specifically that I thought was cleaned. I didn't review every single coin in the video, but this is not looking good. We have another PCGS genuine, not gradable. Of course, the scratches, I'm going to be honest, I would not have called the scratches, but here we go. Another one that's been cleaned, 25S. Uncirculated details cleaned, according to PCGS. That is unfortunate. You know what's crazy? And before we continue here, these 3 I sent off at the higher tier grade, and none of these came back with problems. It really does. I mean, again, I don't know, it just makes you wonder, really. Like, maybe I didn't pay enough. Maybe I didn't pay enough. I don't know. Sending them off at the lower tier, they're like, yeah. Again, I don't think that's actually the case, but this is unfortunate. That's now 8 coins in the bad category. Fortunately, this one on the reverse does not have a details label. Here we go. We have... Ooh, wow, guys. Oh, I guarantee you that this one right here is the one that that caused me to have to pay an extra 10 bucks. 1925. Look at that grade. PCGS MS66. Wow, let me look up a gray sheet value on that. Hold on. All right, so we're looking at August's gray sheet, so it's only a month old. I don't have September's in front of me right now, but we have, look at that grade. Where did it go? So 1925 at MS66. Common date, but that grade is nice and high. MS66. All right, so that grades are that gray sheets for $395 right there. That it is right there. So that is for sure the reason that they charged me an extra 10 bucks. You know what's crazy though, if you think about it? They were quick to charge me an extra $10. They wouldn't even release the shipment until I paid them that 10 bucks. They wouldn't even release it. So I had to call them and give them a credit card over the phone because I wrote a check for the original payment. They were quick to charge me the extra 10 bucks for those, but you know, we have 8 here that it's like, it just, I don't know. I guess it really doesn't make any sense. It's like, I get it, because if they had a, you know, if they didn't really actually, you know, stick to that, where if it's a certain value, it costs more, then they would have everyone just ship it off in this tier. And that would be unfortunate. But, you know, they were quick to charge me the extra 10 bucks here, but these 8, you know, I don't know. A couple of these I agree with 100%. I'm not questioning it. The ones with the scratch, I'm like, I don't really know. There's a couple here for sure that are cleaned. I don't question it at all. 1 or 2 that I'm, you know, maybe, I don't know. Either way, That MS66, that's a home run right there. So we got something really nice. All right, so here we go. Next up, 1924S comes back at AU 58. No problems on this one right here. Good luster on that AU right there as well. No problems on this one. We have a 1924 PCGS certified MS62, so an uncirculated one. No problems on this one. We're starting to see some good ones here. Flip it over. And we have a 1923S, comes back PCGS certified, MS62. Oh, man. Just as I open my mouth about running into a bunch of good ones, we come back on a genuine not gradable. Now, this one right here, look at it under the camera. It really does look like it has a little bit of cleaning to me. So, you know what? Let's see if they say the same. And yes, cleaned Unk Details 1923D, which, you know, 23D, that's one of those, that's one of the coins that is your conditional rarity, and that just means that it's a lot harder to find and really nice uncirculated grade. So the higher the grade goes, the more valuable the coin is. Unfortunately, they said that one is uncirculated, but they said it's also cleaned. Next up, we have 1923 PCGS certified MS62. Next one here, no problems. 1922S PCGS certified AU55. 2 more to go in this box. No problems. And 1922D AU53. And finally, 1922 is PCGS certified MS63. So 22 being such a common date, it would have been nice to get a 64 on that one. But, yep, unfortunately, that is 9 cleaned in that box. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 14. So 14 that are problem-free, 11 from the box, 3 from the original submission, the better one, I will say, the higher value one, and then 9 that came back cleaned. We have 1 more box to go. Let's open it up and see what's left. All right, so I went ahead and pulled out the invoice really quick, and because they put it in here in the blank space, and our first one. All right, so this one, just from the back, you can tell that this is our 2021. And it got an MS69. So unfortunately, no MS70 on that one. P-Seller 100th anniversary, PCGS certified MS69. And of course, our final one is genuine, not gradable. That is unfortunate. That is 10 of the 22 coins that we sent. And this one right here, PCGS genuine, cleaned AU details. So not the results we were looking for. 10 of them come back with problems. Again, I mentioned in the original video that I did feel that there were going to be problems on some of them. I'll be honest, I would have not have figured that 10 of them would have came back with problems, especially given the luck that we had with the original, the key date. So the 28 to 21 to 34S, you know, these were all sent off at a higher tier because of their value. So, you know, all those came back problem free, and then we get into this box and we come back with 10 problem ones. So this is not going to be the result that Glenn wanted, and I know as he's watching this video, he's probably cringing right now, and I'm cringing with you. The only highlight really is this 25 coming back, MS66. That is a fantastic grade. Really glad this one came back the way it did. Definitely preserved this one. What a beautiful coin. And definitely has some value there. So of course they charged me the extra $10, but we still got these 10 back with problems, you know. So I don't know, maybe they could have subsidized that, maybe not, I don't know. Either way, there you go, guys. It is what it is. We'll get these sent off to Glenn. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out on my website at coolstacks.com to see what we have in the 100K subscribers silver chest. We are on our way. And we will see you in the next video.